Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
In his weekly preview video of WWE Monday Night Raw on X, General Manager Adam Pearce announced an Intercontinental Championship #1 contenders match between Penta and Rusev. The two former AEW stars will battle for another shot at Dominik Mysterio's title. But the match might not be a straightforward affair. Over the last 2 weeks on Raw, Mysterio has retained his title against both Penta and Rusev, albeit having to find innovative ways to gain the upper hand. Tonight, Dirty Dom might interfere in the #1 contenders match and attack both competitors, to avoid having to face either of them again. However, a furious Adam Pearce could storm out to the ring and inform Mysterio that because of his actions, he will have to defend the Intercontinental title in a triple threat match at Saturday night's main event as punishment. Considering Mysterio's on-screen persona, such a scenario is entirely possible, but remains speculation at the time of this writing. WWE superstar calls Dominik Mysterio a fake friend apart from the Judgment Day. Dominik Mysterio doesn't seem to have a lot of friends in WWE Raw superstar. Penta is among those not fond of the Intercontinental Champion, and recently made his feelings clear about Dirty Dom on the Battleground podcast. I have 2 goals. The first one is the most important. Is the Intercontinental Champion against Stupido Dominik. Mysterio ... He is a fake luchador. He is a fake son. He is a fake friend. He is, basically, a fake man. He said the man with zero fear is one of the most beloved stars on the Monday Night Raw roster, and fans have been pushing for him to win the Intercontinental Championship. It remains to be seen whether he can overcome Rusev tonight for another shot at the title against Dirty Dom in the near future. WWE fans were left stunned after this week's episode of Monday Night Raw, where Dominik Mysterio once again crossed the line, and this time, it looks like WWE official Adam Pearce has finally had enough. In what could turn into one of the biggest disciplinary moves of the year, Pearce is reportedly set to hand down a serious punishment to Dirty Dom for his actions that disrupted not only the show's order, but also left several superstars enraged backstage. The chaos began midway through Raw, during a high-stakes match between Ricochet and JD McDonough. As the match reached its thrilling climax, Dominik Mysterio interfered out of nowhere, running in with a steel chair in hand. The Judgment Day member, who's become notorious for meddling in matches that don't concern him, smashed Ricochet across the back, costing him the bout and setting off a chain reaction that left fans and WWE management furious. The crowd inside the arena erupted in boos as Dominik stood smirking, seemingly proud of what he had done. Rhea Ripley, who recently returned to television after a long absence, tried to calm him down, but the damage was already done. Adam Pearce's patience had reached its breaking point. Moments later, Pearce stormed out onto the stage, microphone in hand, visibly furious. The WWE official shouted, "Enough is enough, Dominik. You've been warned week after week, and now you've crossed the line again. There are consequences for your actions, and you're about to face them." The live audience roared in approval, chanting, "You deserve it," toward Dominik, who still wore his trademark grin. However, that grin quickly disappeared once Pearce announced what was coming next. Adam Pearce loses his cool on RAWA. Pearce, known for keeping his composure in even the most chaotic WWE moments, looked like a man who had hit his limit. Sources within WWE revealed that Pearce has been under pressure from both the locker room and upper management to maintain order, something that has been increasingly difficult with the Judgment Day running rampant across Raw. Dominik's interference wasn't just another heel move. One WWE insider reportedly said, It disrupted the entire night's lineup and caused injuries to two wrestlers who weren't even part of that match. Adam Pearce can't keep letting that slide. Following the incident, Pearce reportedly had a heated confrontation with Dominik backstage. Witnessed by several onlookers. According to reports, Pearce told him directly, "You think your mother and father's name can save you from consequences? Not tonight, kid." It's being said that the WWE official may suspend Dominik for his behavior, or even strip the Judgment Day of certain privileges on Raw going forward. Pearce is expected to make an on-air announcement next week to confirm the punishment. What exactly did Dominik do wrong? Dominik Mysterio's latest outburst was the final straw in a long list of reckless antics. Since Rhea Ripley's return, Dominik has been on a mission to prove that he's still the heart of the Judgment Day. However, that ego-driven attitude has caused tension not only with WWE management, but also within the faction itself. During Raw, Dominik's decision to attack Ricochet wasn't approved by Pearce or Finn Balor, who were shown backstage visibly frustrated as the events unfolded. JD McDonough even appeared conflicted as Dominik's interference robbed him of a clean victory, further teasing cracks within the group. Social media exploded after the show, with fans calling out Dominik's actions and demanding accountability. Hashtags like #SuspendDom and #Justice from Pearce began trending on X, formerly Twitter. As fans praised Pearce for finally stepping up to enforce order, Dominik has been acting untouchable for too long, one fan wrote. Glad Pearce is finally doing something about it. Will this be the beginning of the end for Dominik in the Judgment Day? WWE fans are also speculating that Adam Pearce's punishment might do more than just suspend Dominik. It could trigger a massive shakeup in the Judgment Day. Over the past few weeks, subtle tension has been building within the group. Damian Priest's growing leadership role, Finn Balor's quiet frustrations, and Rhea Ripley's uncertain loyalty all seem to be coming to a head, with Pearce reportedly set to take disciplinary action. That could put Dominik in direct conflict with his stablemates, who may feel he's bringing too much heat to the group. Rhea's return was supposed to stabilize the Judgment Day, one source said. But Dominik's ego and recklessness might do the opposite. It could lead to their downfall. Some fans believe this could lead to a storyline where the Judgment Day turns on Dominik, leaving him isolated and forced to face the consequences of his behavior without their protection. If that happens, Pearce's punishment could be the first domino in a much larger storyline that reshapes RAW heading into Survivor Series. Possible punishments Adam Pearce could impose. So, what kind of punishment might Adam Pearce hand down? There are several options being discussed internally, each with major storyline implications. A 1-week suspension, Pearce could suspend Dominik from next week's RAW as a warning shot, sending a clear message that chaos won't be tolerated. Stripping the Judgment Day of title opportunities, Pearce might ban the faction from competing for championships temporarily, hitting them where it hurts most, forcing Dominik to compete in a handicap match. Some insiders suggest Pearce could order Dominik to face multiple opponents alone, as a way to teach him humility. Rhea Ripley's involvement, another theory suggests. Pearce could hold Rhea partially responsible for failing to control her ally, creating further drama within the faction. Whatever Pearce decides, fans are expecting a major announcement next week. That could set the tone for Raw moving forward. The WWE Universe has been buzzing non-stop since the show aired. While some continue to boo Dominik for his spoiled brat behavior, others admit he's become one of the most entertaining villains on the roster. Dominik Mysterio might be hated, but he's doing the best heel work in years, one fan tweeted. Still, even great heels need consequences, otherwise the story doesn't evolve. Many are applauding Adam Pearce for taking a stronger stance, something fans have wanted to see since the Judgment Day began dominating. Raw without repercussions. Pearce standing up to the Judgment Day makes Raw feel unpredictable again. Another fan wrote, "It's about time management took control. As of now, WWE has yet to officially announce Dominik's punishment, but multiple backstage sources confirm an on-screen follow-up segment has been planned for next week's Raw. Adam Pearce is expected to address the WWE Universe directly, outlining Dominik's penalty and setting the stage for a new order on the Red brand. With Survivor Series fast approaching, this development could have massive implications for team formations and alliances. If Dominik ends up suspended or forced to face punishment alone, we could see a shocking split within the Judgment Day, possibly leading to a redemption arc or even a feud between Dominik and his own faction. Whether this is the start of Dominik's downfall or simply another chapter in his rebellion against authority remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, Adam Pearce has finally drawn the line. And Dirty Dom may be about to pay the price for his chaos on Raw. Fans will be watching closely next week, waiting to see if justice is finally served.